I noticed something today in my constant overthinking. It's really interesting to think about it because I think I cleared things up with JJ. He had told me that he wanted to talk. Hold on, I need to pull up the messages really quickly. But he had told me that he wanted to talk about us. And he said that he thought I was just giving info to Warden and the other mods, that I was taking orders from them, that I was being prodded for info about him when I wasn't, that I was lame and that we couldn't be friends if that believing that that's what I was doing. And he didn't give me a chance to explain that and to say that I was never talking about him in a mean way. I was never saying anything about him that wasn't supposed to be said. And he thought I was sharing things about his life in like the things that he told me and you in confidence. He thought I was talking about those with other people, and that just, it ticked me off. I can't lie, it did. While I was explaining that that wasn't what was happening and that I didn't do that, and providing evidence to prove that I didn't do that, because I know that, you can't really back up what you say without evidence. But she was blaming me without evidence, so I mean, I guess you can and still think it's okay, but whatever. What do I know, I guess? Anyways, I had realized that I kept saying that I will believe that he and Warden are my friends as long as he doesn't hurt me or you. And that got me thinking, why is it that I dictate who is a friend by how they treat you specifically? That doesn't make any sense. Dictating who is your friend should be how they treat that person, how they would treat me, not anyone else. But why did I add you to the mix? I'm gonna go back a while. When I first met Lush, she couldn't stop talking about you. How she admired you, how she loved your ambition, and who you were as a person. All the things that you do, all the things that you accomplish, and how you set a goal and you stick to it, and then you go past that goal and you keep going and you thrive to be better. She liked that about you, and she would openly tell me about it all the time. When we were together or like hanging out, she would openly tell you how beautiful you are, how much she wanted you sexually, because her thing was physical touch. It's very interesting to think about it, because I realized that because I liked her, and when you like someone, I guess you try to figure out or find out why they like what they like or what they're interested in. And of course, if she liked you, I was going to figure out why. I was going to try my best to understand what it was that she liked about you. In doing so, I fell for the same thing she fell for. Your ambition and your charge and the way that you went about life almost as if it was easy, but you know that you're working hard as fuck, to the point of not taking care of yourself, which you need to work on, by the way. Just pointing it out. And it annoys me, because I think a lot of my anxiety and constant need for reassurance from her was because she was giving you and treating you the way I wanted to be treated. Openly telling you that she liked you, openly wanting you, openly telling others the things that she likes about you. You weren't a secret to her. I felt like a secret. To both of you, honestly. I felt like a secret. I don't like being a secret. I'm not a secret. I was jealous of the love that she could show you but couldn't show me. Which is crazy. But it made me realize that, like, when you had to distance, when you weren't able to be around anymore, and do things with both of us, I felt the shift. Not just in you and how you distanced, but in her. She liked having you around in those specific moments. During scenes, she liked you being there. She wanted you there. She wanted your input on everything. She wanted you to get pleasure out of it, because that gave her more pleasure than giving me pleasure. She wanted you to be a part of the conversation. She liked it best when it wasn't just me and her, but when you were around. And of course, maybe she didn't feel fully like how I might be describing, but that's how it felt. It felt like I was fighting for attention. She could openly express how much she liked you or loved you, but she couldn't do that with me. Because she didn't love me. She didn't like me. Not at that level. I think it's interesting that she liked someone who couldn't like her back. But the person who was openly showing that they liked her, she couldn't figure out how to love. But I mean, I was the same way. I was openly liking someone who couldn't like me back. But the minute someone shows interest in me, I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't feel it. Funny, I guess. We were so similar that we ended up not liking each other fully. At least not in the way we thought we did. It's almost like I wanted to prove that I could maybe not be you, but be someone she admired just as much as she admired you. I wanted to prove that I could do that I could be that. And when she left, I knew I couldn't. I gave up on trying. I stopped, I don't know, I think when I first started trying to be more like you, I started streaming more. I started working more. I worked for you, and I worked for her, and I worked for myself. And I didn't realize I was doing it for her until she left. And all of a sudden, I didn't have the energy to stream. I was complaining about things that I didn't need to be complaining about. I was angry for no reason. I think I'm still kind of bitter. I've read her last messages so many times. I think what gets me the most is that I think, as much as she said that it would be easy to just up and leave anyone, it almost seemed harder for her to leave you. I mean, one of the first conversations we all had together, she literally said it would be easy for her to leave me. She didn't say you, she said me. Fucking, that's stuck. That sort of thing makes someone who's an overthinker overthink like hell. I basically was just waiting for her to drop the ball, waiting for her to leave. I didn't realize that was happening. But once she said it, it was like solidified that I was waiting for her to just up and disappear from my life. I was scared to do anything wrong at any given time. I was vying for someone's attention who was vying for someone else's attention, and neither of us were getting anywhere. If she cared about me, I couldn't feel it. It's kind of why I liked having both of you around, because when you were around, I could feel that you cared about me, you know? You were showing me the care that she wasn't. When I stopped asking for, or stopped wanting things openly, it's almost like I was like testing to see if she'd ever come to me first. But I mean, why would she? She didn't get pleasure off of doing what she did. Oh, I feel crazy and annoyed at myself and really broken. Just, I'm still holding on to that fucking dream of living with her and traveling where she wanted to go. And being by her side. But I know that by her side means that she's being by yours. I mean, in her little dream, we were living together and you were our neighbor or something. That was her dream. That was her false reality. it became something I hoped and wished for so fucking badly, and it's still in my head, and it's the only thing keeping me moving right now. Which is insane, because she's not in my life anymore. When I first made the document, I explained that I couldn't think of one without thinking of the other. The only reason why is because Lush could only think about you. Why didn't I see that? She could so openly love you, but she couldn't do that for me. I must be such a villain in her story, because she had to leave you so that she wouldn't hurt me. That must have really sucked for her, honestly. I don't like being bitter. Why am I bitter? Why does it hurt? I keep looking at her fucking page, fucking Twitch whenever she's live. Content restricted. I know. Fuck, I know. I can see that. Maybe I just wanted to be treated the way she treated you. Maybe that's the reassurance I was looking for. To be wanted openly instead of feeling like a fucking secret. I mean, everybody knew that I liked you guys. Fucking Bacon wouldn't stop fucking teasing me about it every fucking chance he got. Maybe I'm just weird for liking that people knew. Maybe I should just give up on things, on people. Oh my god. You know what sucks? Is I know that I'm not gonna get over her. It is gonna take a hell of a lot out of me to ever get over her. Her tics, her aggression, her kindness, the way she wanted to bring everyone together. Her singing in a shower. It was so fucking cute. The walks that she would take and the pictures that she would send me. Fuck. So fucking dumb. I'm so fucking dumb. guess I'm just a person that feels like they can't be loved. And seeing someone try to love me while also loving someone else is not the nicest feeling. Which, like, I get it. That's gonna happen, especially in any sort of weird situation where there's multiple people involved. No, I learned the term U-Haul lesbian the other day. Someone who, like, you start the relationships, like, really, really fast, and you end up moving in with your partner so quickly. That is codependence on a whole other level, and what's so bad is I'm probably that way. If I was with someone and they asked me to move in, I would, if I had the money. Which is bad, obviously, because, you know, you kept on telling me that you're supposed to go slow. But, like, I don't know, I think I will always be the codependent bitch. I'm the type of person that will, like, drop everything in life that I'm doing for my partner. Or I'll, like, start developing habits and, like, things to do around my partner. Or someone who I want to be my partner. All of a sudden, I'm gonna start streaming again. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking simp. You know what, maybe that's why I don't like some of the people on your server. A lot of the... No, there are some people in your server that are like JJ and Warden and Vinny and Cherry and Beanie. They're friends. They're confidants, they're family, they're whatever. They're just people, and they treat you like a person. They treat you with respect. They work with you, and they play games with you, and they make you happy. Then there are other people on this fucking server that treat you like a prize to be won, and I don't like them. They vie for your attention without talking to anyone else or trying to actually conversate with anyone else. Or they'll show up because you're there, and then when they realize you're not actually there, they'll leave immediately. Or they'll start a meaningless conversation just to hear you speak. And you can tell that they're trying to be, like, semi-decent to you, when in reality, they don't actually want to hear the answer from you. They want to hear it from fucking Sunshine. I'm not jealous of that. I would not like that if people were doing that to me. Trust me, I swear to God, I am not jealous of you in that regard. You can keep all of those people. Enjoy that. Fucking hell, ew. I would literally cry. I already hate being called a cutie or baby, and that's all of what my fucking friends and community do, so I don't know, fucking Jesus Christ. And it's just like, they don't respect the fact, they don't know the fact that you work really hard, that you have a partner, that you have other things to think about besides what you're going to be doing in 2025. And like, I get it. They're just trying to be nice or whatever. But it's also like, you can just sense they have the ulterior motive, you know? That they have, like, mommy issues written on their foreheads in permanent ink. Oh, I'm such a dick. Oh my god. But, like, I can't judge. Because if it weren't for Lush, I would have been the same way. Vying for your attention. Then again, maybe I was like that. Maybe I'm still like that. I don't know. But it's also like, I'm not disrespectful to other people. So, maybe I'm not like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up now. This is so annoying. Jesus fucking Christ.